Rationalization. First of all, what is rationalization? Essentially, rationalization is the process through which more and more aspects of human life can be explained by science. Science meaning how we calculate, measure, and/or control aspects of our lives. In our society, this looks like taking traditions and values that a society might have and replacing them with thoughts of reason and rationality. Let's take the 17th century, for example. Around this time, there was mostly no separation between church and state. The church dictated what was right and wrong. At the beginning of the 17th century, however, Galileo Galilei started to change this. At this point in time, society believed that everything in the solar system orbited around the Earth. As Galileo started to play with telescopes, however, he soon found this to not be the case. The church was horrified. This went against everything they had believed in and was a central part of their beliefs and culture. Naturally, they charged Galileo with heresy. Eventually, however, it emerged that this was in fact the truth. This led to large changes within society and opened hundreds of new doors for society to experiment with. It is this kind of phenomenon that is called rationalization. Rationalization is an ongoing process and continuously happens every day. We are constantly rediscovering and revealing new truths. A more recent example would be artificial intelligence. Only a few decades ago, what we thought was possible with AI was nowhere near where we are today. Technological discoveries are sure to make a huge impact on what we thought was possible and how we measure and control our lives. Now let's think about the positive impacts of rationalization. The positive impacts are that we discover new possibilities in our world and open more doors for exploration and possibilities in our society. We get more accurate, rational, and efficient with how we as a society can operate. One of the biggest negative impacts is disenchantment. The best way to describe disenchantment is to think of climbing a tall mountain and gazing at the incredible view before you. Before rationalization, one might think, oh my goodness, this is insane and beautiful. I am so enchanted by this. However, when you get back from your trip, your friend explains that what you really saw was actually created by a glacier slowly moving through the valley and creating what you witnessed. This makes your entire experience completely different, as you can now rationalize how this has occurred, hence disenchanting the experience. Now let's think, can rationalization apply to everything? Well, not exactly. So what can't rationalization explain? According to Max Weber, rationalization does not generate an increase in general knowledge about the conditions under which one lives. In other words, discoveries made through rationalization does not impact the more philosophical parts of our lives. So what does that mean? Well, let's think about some philosophical questions. What is the meaning of life? How should I live my life? And who are we? These questions can't possibly be explained by the scientific community. There is no possible scientific discovery that can explain what you are doing on this planet or how you should live your life. So, rationalization can be a good thing and a bad thing, and it is always occurring. We should always be ready for the next big breakthrough, but at the same time, understand that only we have the answers to the more philosophical questions.